Taurus, hello and welcome to your fall 2022 shapeshift reading, where we look at the shape you're shifting out of, the shape you're shifting into, and what that shapeshift looks and feels like for the fall 2022 season. I'm Amanda of Unseen Hands Tarot. I'm your reader, and every season I do a shapeshift reading for all 12 signs of the zodiac for The Shifting Space, which is an online community of esoteric sleuths and seekers who are interested in using tarot, astrology, and other forms of divination to investigate the shifts, the evolution, the personal growth and changes through the seasons over time. So if this reading resonates with you today and you would like a space to explore your shift as it unfolds this season, we got a space for you. More on that soon. But for now, let's get into your reading. We're going to use the gorgeous new Goblins and Gardens tarot deck, which I am repping some swag with here today. Goblinsandgardens.com is the space that you go if you enjoy this deck and you want to learn more. Whew, Taurus, what is your fall shapeshift, my friend? Let's look at the fall shapeshift for Taurus. Let's look at this. Check it out with me. Okay. We've got the Hierophant right in the center of this reading, and that is a card that some folks associate with Taurus energy. And with the image on the card, we've got this tiger with a big luscious bathrobe on, smoking a pipe. I mean, that feels like Taurus energy to me, so let's go with it. Plus there's like eggs, maybe like caviar or eggs or something, some sort of egg cluster and dewdrops on this plant. Okay, it just feels like Taurus energy, so we're going to go with that today. Surrounded by the Star and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a quickening type energy. It feels like suddenly things are moving, things are happening. With the dragon in particular in the card, with horses' hooves, and they are lit on fire. It's speaking to me of the North Node being in Taurus, at least in Western astrology. So we've got the North Node in Taurus showing up as the Knight of Wands. We've got literal Taurus energy with the Hierophant, and then we've got the Star, which is Aquarius energy. So the astrology in these cards is really, really strong. We've had Saturn in Aquarius squaring all of the nodes and Uranus and even Mars last season in Taurus. So it's all here and it's all important. I think there's something about last season's reading for you, which talked about slowing down and getting off your feet, taking a rest, that may have shown you something about the larger trajectory or the larger direction that you might be moving in. Like, I'm looking at the Star card and I'm thinking how when you see that North Star in the sky, okay, North Star, North Node, we're starting to make some connections here. So when you see that North Star glowing in the sky, you know what direction you're heading in or where you're what you are following, even if you don't know exactly where it's leading you. So I think maybe last season, Taurus has solidified some sort of directional orientation for you, or at the very least, you know what thread to follow, even if you don't know where it's leading you. And so you are ready to move with the Knight of Wands. It's like the North Node, Mars meeting up with Uranus on the North Node back in, what was that, end of July, activated something for you and got the momentum going again. Things are now ready to move now that you've somehow gotten in touch with your higher self or your higher calling, higher vocation, higher direction. There's something about the larger viewpoint or perspective coming into alignment for you. Like I'm looking at the tiger smoking this pipe and that smoke sort of trailing up towards the star, towards the skies, the heavens. It's like the heavens meet the earth below. That's you. And once they are met, something can move. Something can kick off with the Knight of Wands. And it might be something that feels tied to your larger life trajectory, because these energies are major arcana. These are cards that talk about larger archetypes that are playing out for you in your experience. And so there's something here, and especially with the presence of the nodes of fate, the North and South node showing up as the dragon. In Eastern astrology, the North node is the head of the dragon and the South node is the tail. There's a larger sort of sense of destiny or fate maybe being activated, momentum moving forward along that axis for you at this time, which makes sense. Again, with the North node in your sign, there's something sort of destined or fated feeling that is quickening in your experience. But it's interesting, this tiger with the robe on and the Hierophant feels like you are at the center of all of this, that it's not sort of happening to you, but you are very much an agent of change within it. You are making this happen, you know, like you are at the helm. You are not helpless to the fates, but rather maybe you're starting to really, maybe that if you were able to take a time out last season and get off of your feet and relax a little bit more in the summer, you were able to get the space to see your role in the larger context of your life and to recognize the power of choice and the power that you have to affect these larger aspects or like directions in your life. It feels like a reinvigoration for you, Taurus, re-empowered, reignited with the Knight of Wands. You're ready to move, but you're ready to move from this place of like calmly smoking a pipe in your robe. Grounded, solid in yourself. You're not getting ahead of yourself. Because again, if you were able to take the time to rest, you found that earth-sky connection, and now you can move forward in what feels like alignment. It's almost like the pipe that you're smoking here is like giving you the larger vision with the star energy. And all of that is the smoke or the momentum that is fueling the dragon forward. Fueling that North node, that nodal progression. Oh, wow. Nice reading. We have to see where this goes now. So I'm going to use some other decks. I've got the Hieronymous Bosch tarot here, which is just like a totally wild, a little dark, but like really fun deck. And then we've got the beautiful Botanical tarot. So we're going to explore the context a little bit for these cards and see what garden you're in exactly. Anyway, I'm going to use some other decks now and get into this, and we're going to totally flesh out this reading with more cards. So if this is resonating with you so far and you would like to continue to explore this shift and have a supported community facilitated experience to help you sort of sleuth out this shift as it unfolds for you in real time, throughout the season, I invite you into the shifting space, my friends. It's here for you. It's created to hold you in your shift, and we want to shift with you. So come on in, click the link in the video description to find us there in the shifting space, and I hope I see you on the other side.